Howdy everybody, what's up? I'm going to make a little video here. Yeah, I say this on every time, don't I? But make a video about my choices on the multipliers, multi-tools. Thought a little my experience with what I've had. And I don't own a whole lot of them, but I see reviews and stuff like that, and a very popular person trashes the ideas that I mainly use mine for, and I just want to. It may almost be a rant, but my daughter's gone this evening. She's with her mama out to have some Halloween thing and all. So I'm gonna spit out. I was gonna try to spit out some videos because, you know, every YouTube expert should have hundreds of videos, and not, you know, it's not quantity or not quality, it's quantity, right? But anyway, this is my Gerber multiplier that I've had for, I don't know, like 20 years. It's one of them dolls that push it in, it slides out, you know, push it on the sides. It locks, and it locks that away too. But anyway, I was going to say my take on it. It's thing I see about is they talk about the knife. They want the knife blade on the outside. Knife blade on the outside. It ain't no good if the knife blade ain't on the outside. Well, with this design, has a lot of strength, and I like it like that. And you know, I looked at what's them other ones? Leatherman. When I bought this 20 years ago, and to me, they look like a piece of junk in build-wise compared to this. I wouldn't even consider buying one. I thought it was junk. You know, that's, you know, everybody else. I'm sure there'll be some haters on that saying that, but then I know they've improved, but back then. But on those style, you gotta open them up, pull them apart, flip them around, or flip them around this way, and then flip your pliers and open all that crap to get to your pliers. And I've packed this thing a lot, and right there is what I use it for 90% of the time, is these pliers. See, on this one here, you got to get to the blade is on the inside. You flip it out and shut it. And you know, to do that is not really a big deal. I mean, what are you doing? You trying to do it in a tactical, quick fashion or something? I don't know. But you know, it ain't about the tools on this particular one, because that ain't really why I'm making the video. You know, it's got a file, and I don't even know if you can get this model anymore. It's got one serrated blade, one flat, file, bottle opener, can opener, but that don't really matter. Yeah, you can probably find one on eBay, lanyard. But I was just gonna say, pliers. Who cares? Your knife blade, the knife blade on it is secondary. The majority of the people that's packing one of these has got a pocket knife. You know, they got some form of pocket knife of some sort. You know, and larger. That's a Gerber too. So I mean, the knife blade is the secondary anyway, because they're probably packing a knife. And in my use, them pliers and a strong. When I first got this thing, my brother-in-law thought they was junk, you know. If he never owned one, he wouldn't buy one. He said, "Oh, that thing's flimsy," and he was over there playing with it, handling it. And I said, "Well, try to break it." He said, "Oh," he just kind of snickered, you know. It's like, "You don't want me to break it." And I'm like, I think this thing was guaranteed for life. I can't remember. I said, "Well, if you go ahead and try it. If you can break it, I'll get my money back." And back then, this thing was, I can't remember, $55. And you're talking 20 years ago. That's quite expensive. It was around that. So he squeezes it just as hard as he can. Didn't do nothing. And I just kind of laughed at him then. So he thought, oh. But when it came in this, all these ballistic nylon sheath, that's actually held up fairly well through the years. The Velcro starting to fray. But y'all like, this is almost a rant video, ain't it? That thing locks out that way and that way. But I was just going to get to that. And the weight, there's a couple things you're not going to get together. There's like 3 combination of things that's not going to happen. And that's to be lightweight, strong, and cheap. You can take that for what it's worth, but it's not happening. But I'm probably dragging on along. Rambled on long enough, huh? But keep that in mind. And I'll tell you another thing, it's a tip from using pliers a lot and cutters while I'm out. These got wire cutters on them. Don't cut hardened steel with them. I mean, you'll ruin them. And then I don't care how good they are. This right here is a $25 pair of clines, and that's all they're made for, is wire cutting. If you cut a piece of hardened steel with it, it would ruin them. Sure as the world. And that's all they're made for. You keep copper, mild steel, lasts forever. That's just a little tip for free. And yeah, from my experience working on lawnmowers, stuff like that, pliers is the #1 thing when buying one of these. May be different from you, but it's my free tip, and thank y'all.